First tonight, 10 News has uncovered new information about the people inside the apartment when Officer Christopher Wilson was shot to death. 10 News reporter Itika Malanis is live at the scene with why one grandmother is in shock tonight.
Steve, 24 hours later, there is still an active crime scene. Take a look. There is police out there. They have a very tight lock on that apartment complex where they are meticulously processing evidence. Now, earlier I spoke with a grandmother of two men who were there during that deadly shootout.
Oh my God.
Liduvina Shafaros had no idea the two boys she helped raise as her step-grandsons, Alex and Alan Shafaros, were part of this deadly standoff in southeast San Diego.
I'm very surprised because, like I say, the whole family, I know it. Very religion and never be in trouble.
Sharfaro lost touch with Alex and Alan in recent years, but remembers their strict Philippine upbringing and nightly Buddhist praying with family. Her last contact was with Alan.
That she stopped about a month ago and say hi, Grandma, you know. And she looked good, and she looked nice.
Neighbor Cassandra Haston is still shaken by what happened.
Just heard probation knocking on the door, asking to come in, looking for a suspect, and they busted the door down.
Once inside, officers arrested Alex Shafaros, but four others hid in a bedroom. Several officers and Monty, the police dog, approached the back bedroom and demanded everyone come out, but no response. Police started kicking in the bedroom door. They were met with gunfire. 3 San Diego police officers fired back. At least one bullet hit Officer Chris Wilson. He was carried out by 2 fellow officers. 2 other officers and the dog ran into another bedroom and eventually escaped out of a second-floor window using a ladder brought in by the fire department. Minutes later, Sharfaros' other grandson, Alan, and this woman came out of the apartment.
They had to go through our house and break down our bathroom wall to get to the suspect.
That's where police found the bodies of Holim Lee and Lucky Zayasin with guns nearby. It's still not clear how they died. 10 News has learned Lee was a former Coast Guard member with an extensive criminal history. His family released this statement to our media partners, the Union Tribune. It reads, "We are horrified by the circumstances. Our family wants to give Officer Christopher Wilson's family our deepest condolences. They say we are also mourning and we are so sorry this happened." Now, these court documents list Alex Sharfaros' criminal history. He's the man that police arrested when they first got to the scene. It includes charges of felony burglary and also drug possession. We just checked with the county jail a few moments ago, and the 26-year-old is still in custody. We are live in Skyline tonight. Itika Malanis, 10 News.
It's been a day of mourning and grief, and tonight stunned family members and fellow police officers are still trying to come to terms with Officer Wilson's death.
Truly, San Diego has lost one of its finest.
A distraught Tracy Wilson describing her former husband of more than 20 years. They divorced a few years ago but remained very close.
How do you want Christopher to be remembered?
As an amazing police officer with a heart of gold.
Much of that heart belonged to their 2 children, a 17-year-old son, a graduate of Scripps Ranch High School, and a 20-year-old daughter and nursing student. 10 News was outside Scripps Mercy early this morning when they rushed to be with their father for his final moments. The grief was also raw for his second family. At a packed police news conference, tears fell for a fallen officer. San Diego Mayor Jerry Sanders, who was also the city's former police chief, was visibly emotional as he talked about Officer Wilson's 17 years with the department.
Obviously, this is an extraordinary tragedy for everybody, for Officer Wilson's family, for the San Diego Police Department, for the entire law enforcement community, and the citizens of San Diego.
Wilson entered the police force after 5 years as a surface warfare officer in the Navy. He became a SWAT officer and then a field training officer, but never left the patrol ranks and never left the Southeastern Division.
I would talk to him about opportunities to pursue promotion and things like that. It was just his love for community. He loved what he was doing.
Wilson was known for looking out for the homeless and forging community partnerships in high-crime areas.
That was where he felt that he could make the most difference, do the most good.
This afternoon, an acknowledgement of that good he did. Mayor Sanders, flanked by Police Chief William Lansdowne and assistant chiefs, visited Wilson's family in Scripps Ranch. After 20 minutes inside, a reaction summed up in 2 words.
Really wonderful.
A fund has been set up to help Wilson's family with expenses. If you would like more information on that, please go to our website, 10news.com, and click on the red television button.
And flags will be flown at half-staff in Sacramento this week in honor of Officer Wilson. Tonight, Governor Schwarzenegger issued this statement saying, in part, we must never forget the danger all law enforcement officials face every day to ensure the safety of our communities. Officer Wilson gave his all in the line of duty and dedicated his life to protecting the people of San Diego.
We are also keeping a watch on the progress of the police dog, Monty, who was hit during last night's gun battle. Veterinarians stabilized the 4-year-old Belgian Malinois during surgery at VCA Emergency Animal Hospital in Barrio Logan. The breed, which looks much like a German Shepherd. Monty was shot through the snout inside the apartment. His handler, who was unhurt in the chaos, carried Monty down a fire ladder through a 2nd-story window.
He's been a good member of the police department. He has a badge and an ID number just like the rest of us, so he's not just a dog, he's a police officer.
It will likely be months of recovery before a decision can even be made on whether Monty returns to the force.
Today's tragedy took an Oceanside father back nearly 4 years ago when his son was shot and killed in the line of duty. 25-year-old Oceanside police officer Dan Besson was killed in 2006 by a sniper just days before Christmas. 10 News spoke with his father today. He says he knows the suffering that's just beginning for the family of Officer Wilson.
They're taking their first steps down a long, tough road. And at the beginning, with the shock and the trauma and the loss and the grief, they will be in a fog. And eventually, though, that fog lifts.
Besson says the outpouring of support from loved ones will help get the family through this very difficult time. And 10 News will continue to uncover developments in the murder of Officer Chris Wilson with new information beginning on 10 News this morning at 4:30 a.m.
And our hearts go out to that family tonight.
Certainly.